your roof. It's the most important protection against nature for your home or your business. That's why I trust the experts at Exterior Home Solutions.
Exterior Home Solutions 2-minute drill on this Tuesday. He is Brent Hubbs, I'm Austin Price, and you listen to Tim Banks today, and he knows that his group's going to have to play well. Said he's really happy with where the secondary is at this point in the year.
Well, and again, I think that those guys are only going to get better as the defensive pass rush continues. If they can continue to affect the quarterback the way they have thus far. Now, they didn't against Florida, but they did against South Carolina.
I wonder how much that was game plan.
Well, we'll see. We're getting ready to find out, because this is a better challenge, because A&M's offensive line, not great, is better than South Carolina's offensive line. And I thought it was interesting. He talked about the challenges of preparing for Bobby Petrino's offense, because it's unique with some of the stuff they do in the run game, with a fullback sometimes on the field, split backs, some stuff you don't see every day in college football.
And then, of course, you got on the offensive side of the ball, obviously they're not real deep at tight end. Right now they're not real deep at receiver, and I don't really see any of that changing between now and the end of the season, which means you've got to stay healthy, but you've got to find ways to get some of your playmakers involved.
Well, you got to get Dante Thornton healthy and keep him healthy, and you got to figure out a way to get him jump-started in this offense. And then you need Chaz Nimrod and Caleb Webb to step up and make some plays. And then you're going to have to be a little bit creative too, I think, schematically. And Joey Halsley talked about that. Not everybody's skill set is the same. Not everybody can do what Brew McCoy did. So you have to tweak it. You can't ask those guys to do the exact same thing that Brew McCoy did.
You can't replace a Gary Bertier, Hubbs.
Well, you can't. I mean, listen, he was the most complete receiver on this team. His physical play was certainly noteworthy, and Tennessee will have to tweak some things schematically, and we'll see what that looks like this week. How creative do they get? What are some of those creative things to play to the strengths of Chaz Nimrod and Caleb Webb?
Biggest takeaway from Halsley's what? Because, he's always kind of, positive, but kind of where do you feel like the offense is 5 games in?
I thought it was interesting. He described Joe Milton as managing the game well, which is something we've talked about, obviously. And I think he has managed the game pretty well. I think that everybody on the offensive side of the ball is looking for that next step, and that next step is to become more explosive vertically down the field. And can they do that? Can
they
Joe
protect
do
long
that?
enough?
Can they protect well enough to do that against a defensive front that's going to be aggressive, and linebackers and safeties? There'll be chances in this game because A&M plays a lot of single safety high. They put their corners on the island, but to do that, you got to protect up front. We'll see what that looks like.
Well, Jalen Milroe, he covered him up for some big splash plays last week. Can Tennessee do that coming up on Saturday? That will be a big question and a big storyline as we head into this game. Tennessee, of course, playing Texas A&M at 3:30 on CBS. He is Brent Hubbs. I'm Austin Price with the Exterior Home Solutions 2-minute drill.